here we are going to see the administration in the kingdoms, how they are conducting their administration, that we are going to see. And many of the kings, they are what they are doing, they are making the different titles. They are making titles like that: Maharaja, Adiraja, or Tribhuva, Chakravarti, like the different names they are taking. And they are trying to show their power in front of the people. For that purpose they are doing like that. For administration, if we are thinking the administrative part of the kings, some we know how we are conducting administration now in our India. We have different levels of government. We have different levels of government, like that. The here also we can see the how the kings are making their rule. Let us see here. And they often share their power. They are ready to share their power, and that is with samandans, or the landlords. And they are collecting tax from so they are having the association with the peasants, then traders, and brahmins, like the different group. They are having the samandas, have the relation with good relation with other peasants, means farmers, then traders, as well as Brahmins. And each of these states' resources were obtained from the producers, that is the peasants, cattle, means they want to give tax to the king. They want to give tax to the king. That tax was the main revenue, or the earning of the kingdom. And for what purpose they was collecting this money? That is for the making the kingdom developed kingdom. They want to use for the king and his family members. And in that, first they are using for establishment of the kingdom. First purpose, the establishment of kingdom. Second one, construction of temples. Third one is construction of ports. And next, fourth one, they are making use of that money for war, or giving the salary of the soldiers also. At the same time, they are fighting with other countries, and trying to get maximum wealth from that countries by plundering, or then access the land also. And sometimes they are starting new trade also, trade routes also they are taking. And by that they are getting again some more money, means maximum, they will try to get maximum money. And we can see, if you are reading the some of the stories related to the king's life, we can see the kings, they are thinking about the temples, how they will get the temples, where they are having high amount, high revenue. Like that area, they used to try to locate, and try to get it money. The next one, the functions of collecting revenue were generally recruited from the influential family, means those who are well known families of that area. To them they are giving the that charge, collection of revenues. And it is knowingly or unknowingly, in olden days we can see hereditary, it is passing. The position will give, means father got that position, then his children will get that one, as how the jobs was giving to the next generation. Then that's why they started to keep their own armies. And sometimes we can see the kings and his close relatives, they are getting the positions. Then we can see the different types of taxes. Here it is given the box like that. Under the Chola kings of Tamil Nadu, there was 400 terms, different kinds of taxes, different types of taxes. We can see that one is Vetti, that is means the forced labor. They want to do without getting any cash or kind. They want to work for the king. Then kadamai means the land revenue what we want to give. Then we can see other some like that, the ladder of what we are using to climb up palm trees, or the cess on the succession of the family. If your father have 10 acres of land, when he is giving that one to his own children, that time also we want to pay tax to the government. Then activity what they asked them, such a taxes collected today, are we having like that taxes? If you are thinking that way, we can see some of the taxes nowadays what we are the government is collecting from us. First one is house tax we are paying, then land tax we are paying, business tax we are paying, professional tax we are paying, like the different types of taxes we are paying. No, not only these things, what all things we are purchasing from the market, from grocery items, or the even from small things like a pencil, pen, the from like this, even ordinary things also, even salt we are paying. We are paying a little bit amount of tax. That is the condition. Not only 100, more than that taxes we are paying nowadays. Then we are moving to the next part of the lesson, that is precious and land grants. Well, they are the kings, they are making the precious. They are how we are getting certificates like that they are giving. And that was one like the victorious warriors, the fight what when they battles, and when they are getting the victory, that time they are making like that. And we can see some of the examples like that for some Brahmins, kings are giving or related to their administration. And when they are helping the king for administration, that time king is giving to them as what we can say prasasti patra or prasasti. And in olden days we can see means we can see the nowadays we are getting the certificates, best teacher award, best doctor award, like that different awards what we was getting. And we can see that kings was writing in the copper plates about that particular thing, the copper plates. In copper plates, the kings was writing about the details what they given. It may be granted land or the name, like that things what the kings given, that was written in the copper plates. Then figure 2, what it shows that one, this is a set of copper plates recording the grant of land made by the ruler in 9th century, written partially in Sanskrit, partially in Tamil. Means it is from Tamil Nadu area. We got like this a bunch of copper plates, and in that it is written like that how much land given as a grant to the people. Then we can see the Prashasti, how they written that one, and the Prashasti. We can see one Prashasti written in Sanskrit and found in Gwalior, Madhya Pradesh, describes the exploits of Magadha, the Pradihara king, as follows. The king of Andhra, then Saindava means Sindh, Vidarbha, that is part of Maharashtra, and Kalinga, that is part of Odisha, like the different parts of the kings. Then what happened? They are means all of them. He was a prince. Fell before him, even he was a prince. When the particular person now, when they return, he was he was a king, and when he was a prince, the son of one king. That time itself, other kings they came and bribed him, like that they are saying. Means that is the practically what they are getting, or we can say like the certificate what they are getting nowadays. And here it is given. Also see if you can find some of the areas mentioned inscription on map 1. Other rulers made similar claim as well. Why do you think they made these claims? Why these people made like this claims, like why we are thinking like that, or why we want to study all these things? And map 1 already we have seen the place names what is mentioned here. Maximum place name it was there in the map. Okay, let us move back to that map once again. Here we can see the place names what I think they made like that. Kalinga, that was there. Then the next one uh, Palas, it was there. Like the different kings and their place names was mentioned in the that Prashasti. So we are moving back to the lesson again. Okay, then we are going to see the next part, that is the um, what was the given written with what they was giving with the land, what all things they was giving with land. Here in the it is taken from again from Tamil Nadu, that is Cholas, and they are saying about the boundary of the land, how much it is, and the land they can demarcated by planting the thorny bushes. They was planting thorny bushes to protect their land, and with that they are getting the permission to collect the tax from different types of tax. Then the tax collect the imposed for the judicial officers, and the tax of better leaves, and the cloth, woven clothes, as well as vehicles, even for bullock cart like that things they want to pay tax. That was the some condition on that time. Still we are paying that different types of taxes. Then unusual, the 12th century was a long Sanskrit poem, and this is not a usual thing, something different than what we got. That is one of the Sanskrit poem we got from which were written in 12th century, and one of the that history of a king who ruled over Kashmir. He was ruling in Kashmir, like that king's history we got in the form of poem, and it was composed by an author named Kalhana. And Kalhana, what he is saying like that, he said about inscriptions, then documents, then eyewitness, like that, then the rare historians. He is going and collecting the information from all these things, inscriptions, then documents, eyewitness accounts, then earlier historians, and he wrote a critical critics about a ruler. Knowing normally what we can see in the ruler's time, the king's time, they are praising the king and writing the things related to the king. Now we will see in next video continuation of this one.